Well, good chilly morning, everyone. It is windy today, pretty chilly, at least for Florida standards. So I figured I'd start the day out by picking up where we left off on the last video. Go around, check, see if any scrapes have been worked. Got a couple cameras that are set up that I also want to check, see if any bucks are moving through, and figure out how I'm going to hunt this upcoming week that I've taken off. Picture's really fuzzy, and I don't know if y'all will be able to see it this way. But that's a new buck for me. It's only a 6-point, but man, he's got some big old brow tines. I have never seen this buck before. I also just passed a spike and a bunch of turkeys. So it's not uncommon for this time of year for me to have a lot of just random bucks coming through. The rut's starting to kick in. We've had like back-to-back cold fronts, so you can tell things are changing. Check that photo out. I don't know if he's after a doe or what. Tail up, nose to the ground, look like a dog trailing the track. I'm going backwards, so I see why now. I don't know if y'all can see. There's a group of 3 does coming through. Look at the next picture. Buck with nose to the ground. He looks like a 6 or 8. It may be that same buck. Trailing like an old dog. So that confirms it's happening on the property. And one of those 3 does right here just before him must be in heat or coming in. So it looks like the rut's kicking in here. We got several cool days coming up this week. I think I might have to get my butt in the tree stand. And if y'all are not subscribed to our other channel, the link will be in the description at the bottom. That's where I post all my hunting and fishing videos. This channel, I just try to keep strictly related to just property maintenance and things we do around our, our property here. All right, we got one more camera to check. I knew it. I knew it. If y'all watched my last video, this is that oak tree that I was showing y'all that's just got live oaks everywhere on the ground, live oak acorns. I mean, it's just loaded this year. Look, you can see where they've just been eating and busting them all up. But I had mentioned that these limbs were really getting in my way with swinging the tractor around every time I disc this field in. And I said if I didn't see a scrape on them before long, I was going to go ahead and cut them. But look here. This last little limb right here has a fresh, looks like this morning scrape. Hopefully this little camera's picking that up pretty good. So, looks like I will be leaving these limbs at least till the end of hunting season. Hopefully he continues to work this scrape. I bet you it's that same 6 or 8 that I just seen. I think it might have been the 6 on both those pictures. Especially now that I got a doe that's in heat. So, you can see how far away the shooting house is. It's about 300, a little over 300 yards to this shot, or the spot for a shot. So that's why I built that shooting house rest in there. Because I have a feeling I will catch some walking this tree line right here. Hopefully I can catch him out working this scrape or chasing that doe during the daytime. Looks like I'm going to be sitting in the stand in the morning. Well, looks like this buck is starting to work. This is a little old scrape with fresh tracks in it. Another one that looks like it was made this morning. Pretty tiny, but the good news about that is it's right here by the shooting house and my little plot. And being that we're right here in front of the plot, let me go ahead and give y'all a quick update. You can see we just got 2 days of a very soft rain, which is just the way I like to get it. So I'm expecting this to pop now. You should start to see more and more green. I got more oats starting to come up. And this will be my plot for the rest of the winter. It'll just get a little thicker, a little greener. Frost doesn't seem to hurt it that bad, and the deer will eat on this all winter. Today, as soon as we get done checking these cameras and I get done showing y'all around, We're gonna go ahead and jump on the tractor and smooth the rest of this out that I've been chopping in for the last few weeks. And then we're gonna throw some more oats on this little plot right here. And that long strip that you see here that used to be my brown top millet field, it's already pretty well smooth, ready to go. We'll throw some seed directly on top of that. We're gonna lightly disc it in and pack it. And then this entire thing here will be my food plot for the rest of the winter. Well, here we are. Everything's complete. I probably have, I don't know, maybe a couple hours in all this today. This field was already prepped and ready, so all I did was just put seed on top, lightly disc and pack it in. And this little section right here, I had to work it in a little more. It's still not perfect, but plenty good for just an old food plot. Maybe now that the sun's out, y'all can see that upper section that's starting to turn nice and green from the oats coming up. That's what I expect these two to look like here before long. So I had a few soybeans still left over, threw them out here, but mainly what I put down out here was some winter oats. And this will pretty much be my last food plot all the way until either the spring if I decide to do something, or it'll be most likely next summer. So hopefully y'all have enjoyed the food plot videos. They're pretty well done for now, not unless I just feel like doing something with that little section over there, but it's still got a little bit of seed on the ground for the dove, but it's vanishing. It's starting to get rained in and rot, and the dove have pretty well disappeared. However, did see my first group of robins today, so we've been getting back-to-back cold fronts. It looks like birds are starting to come down now. Been seeing a lot more ducks, some dove on the power line, so maybe I'll have a few birds show up before all that seed is rotted or washed in the ground. And if I do, I'll probably do me a little solo dove hunt and include that on the other channel. So I appreciate y'all watching. Like I said, this is the last of the food plot videos, but I'll have quite a few more of those coming up next year. Some garden videos. I've got to do a lot of tree pruning, just some other oddball things. I'll keep y'all updated on these food plots as I do little projects. I'll include these. Like I said, I'm pretty excited now that deer are starting to make scrapes, showing up, starting to see more and more on camera. It looks like I have a few does that are probably coming in estrus, and I'm starting to see a few different bucks running around the property. So, like I said, keep an eye out on the other channel that we have. Links down in the description for our other outdoor hunting and fishing channel. And maybe you'll see me get a deer here before long. Thanks for watching.